overlooking the Long Island Railroad station here in Oakdale, New York on the Montauk branch. Today is Friday, July 10th, 2026. We're going to be watching a couple of trains. 78, which is a scoot train to Patchogue. 45, local between Spionk and Jamaica. And the Cannonball train 16 between Penn Station and Montauk. We're over here in the horn of train 78 as it's coming around the curve at the Oakdale Junction. Going over the Connecticut rivers, they have to sound off of the horn as he makes the turn. Time now is 4:47. We will be seeing 78 as he's on time, which is the scoot between Babylon and Patchogue. 45 will get here at 4:56, as now we see the gates coming down.
The 4:45 train to Patchogue will depart in 1 minute on platform B. There are more seats available towards the rear of the train.
E30 AC 417 on the point. 3081 passed by just prior at the 402. E30 AC 402 with its new K5 LLA with new front end bonnet. There. C3 cap car 5003 on the rear. And this is scoot train 76 Babylon to Patchogue. Time now 4:54, and here comes train 45, the local between Spionk and Jamaica. Three cars. Crazy honking. looking here at the east end of the platform, trying to get a ground shot at the very east end of Oakdale Bohemia Road, but shot is not what I was looking for. So I'm gonna just have to deal with it over here. Not to say that I'm not fond of taking platform shots of the train, but I might as well just get it over here where I can at least get something out of it than nothing. At least we have no westbound trains that are going to be interfering with the shot. Just going to grab that one over here for train 16. I'm just taking a look at the radar app right now, and 16 running 2 minutes late out of milepost 39. Time now 5:06, and 16 just going through the crossings of Great River now, Connecticut Avenue. Here he comes. This is train 16, Cannonball, between Penn Station and Montauk. MOE at the rear didn't sound him up, but he is there. We're at St. James here. Could be watching train 661. We have C3 cab car 5019, the leader, with DE30AC 421 on the rear. We're going to be watching 664 tonight. We have a touch of Fettuccini Alfredo going to be on it. DM30AC 522, the leader, with 506 on the rear with 6 cars. 660 came through here prior with 7 tonight. Equipment for 660 had DM30AC 514 as the leader before. That equipment ran, actually, with DM30AC 517 the leader, 514 on the rear with 7. And equipment will be going back in a little while is train 3655 to run on out to Montauk. Usually goes out at 60:02. And it's yet to be determined if this equipment will be departing Port Jeff at 7 o'clock. I'll be waiting for a crew and depart a little bit later. A little bit further east here at St. James towards the doing this only because of the tree brush hindering the point of view here. A little bit of a different angle here. Just made Smithtown. So we're about 5 minutes late. Time now is 7 o'clock. We normally get there at 6:55 and get here to St. James at 7:01. He's running 5 minutes late today. All right, he just departed Smithtown now. At 7:03. Now running 6 minutes late out of post 2. Basically between Smithtown and here is only like 3-4 minutes. So running up the hill to get here to St. James will be pretty fast. Time now is 7:04. Looks like we had a false activation of the crossing at Lake Avenue. She's going over Northern, actually going over 25A, and here he comes to Northern Boulevard. We have a touch of Fettuccini Alfredo for train 664 tonight. Again, the M30AC 522, the leader 506 on the rear. 6 cars on this one tonight. .22 has the blue Herald on the nose. Fettuccini Alfredo does not disappoint for 664 tonight. As 506 is on the rear. Penn Station to Port Jeff. And this could be another set of equipment that will be returning for weekend Montauk service later on.